Okay, Lachlan. Um, I like this setup. I was just messaging you to see what what it what that tarp is and how big that ceiling is. So with the 2.5 here, I don't really like how low you squat on that right out of the back. I would prefer if you stayed up about here and then just keep it at like a quarter squat bend. Think about like a counter movement jump, like a vertical jump or a jerk. I don't like going much deeper than 4 to 5 inches. That's pretty deep. So I'd want like right there, especially coming out of the back of the circle. Left foot could come a little wider, maybe keep it dorsiflex a little longer. Once it comes around that right, cut it hard. So a little wider. I do think that with that right, you could open up a little more. Watch Harding, and I'm trying to think who else does it. That's pretty obvious. Schmidt does it a little bit where they'll open that left foot a little bit more out of the back. And I'm not a huge fan of this position. I would prefer that foot would be under the knee more, not worrying as much about that left foot pre-turn. Right ground's in a good spot, really, really well there. Keep that left knee bent a little bit longer through that final rotation. And keep that right shoulder rotating back just a little bit more through that finish. You don't want to dump it, but it's not a bad throw. And in comparison to this, let's go back here. Let that right open a little more. Don't squat as deep. Left grounds that foot underneath the knee more. See how where your left foot is, it's almost like that upper body's got to lean back. It's like falling over this way. That's because of where you're placing it when the left is grounding. Still, here's, left or right foot placement's pretty good. Heel could be a little more elevated. Maybe a little more upright here. Same. Heel up a little more. And see, what I was talking about in this throw, you're extending that left. When you extend that left, that's when you're going to jump out of that finish. Okay, so when you're focusing on these nines, make sure that left stays bent through that finish more. The right is going to be not completely locked out, but close. Just slightly bent. That left's going to stay bent longer, and you got to rotate that heel. If the left stays bent, that left heel will push out a little more. And here you're really jumping hard. You're extending that left as soon as you start coming around here. Get forward and try and feel that right foot grabbing. Right foot should be grabbing the floor, grabbing the ground. And rotate around that grounded right to the finish. but still you're still moving pretty well.